Good morning, Bridge Church. I have the privilege of sharing a short devotion with you today. I want to share with you something that's been happening to me. So since lockdown, I've found that my glasses are not working for me. My vision has really changed, and I've been struggling to see even with my glasses on. And I'm going to take these off because they're annoying me now. About 10 days ago, I said, I've had enough of this. I really need to go and get my eyes tested. And I went, and my vision has completely changed. Not long distance, but my middle and my short distance, I wear varifocals. They have really changed, and that's why I'm having problems seeing even with my glasses on. And so they've taken them away. They're going to put new lenses in my frames. So at the moment, I have spare glasses. But the problem with these spare glasses, they're an old prescription. And I really am struggling with seeing with them. And it's actually giving me a headache quite regularly and things like that. So I can't wait to get my new glasses. And I've been trying to relate that to the current things that are going on in the world with injustice and prejudice and all the circumstances that are going on with that. And I think it's really important that we need to check our vision, our line of sight and what we're seeing, and that we're seeing things through God's eyes and through his vision. And it's not a done once exercise. I think it's something that we need to do on a regular basis. So we can often focus on what's going on outside of our lives, that we forget to check our own vision and our own attitudes. So I'm just going to read a really famous scripture, but it's from Luke. And again, I'm having trouble reading this, but here you go. So it's from Luke 6, and it's verse 41. And it says, why worry about a speck in your friend's eye when you have a log in your own? How can you think of saying, friend, let me help you get rid of that speck in your eye, when you can't see past the log in your own eye? First get rid of the log in your own eye, then you will see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye. And a lot of the translations don't even use the word log, they use the word beam. And a beam is a huge thing. It's no small thing. And if you've got a beam in your view, it taints your vision. You can't see what's going on and see things the way God intended it to be. And so often we focus on the small things around us that are irritating us, when we first need to turn the focus around on ourselves and our attitudes first. So how do we go about removing that beam from our line of sight? And I think, as I've said, I think we need to check our own attitudes and ask yourself how God wants you to see the situation. And the key to that is to pray. And if you find it hard to deal with, get someone you trust who can stand with you and pray with you. And quite often that would be, like for me, like pride would come and say, I can't tell anyone I've got this issue, and you get a bit embarrassed about it. But God wants us to be honest and open with each other, and to pray and stand with each other when we find things difficult, and to talk about it. Because I think the other issue is doing nothing about it, your attitude, means you're committed to staying blinded and not to seeing things how God wants you to. If I had just been put up with my glasses and just said, oh no, it'd be all right, I'd be forever not seeing things properly, and you'd adapt to that, but it's not how you're meant to see. And then once you've prayed and you've asked God to help you work on that, once that beam is removed from your eye, from your line of sight, then you're able to work and help others and deal with the things that are irritating you in other people probably. But it's important to stay balanced while you're examining yourself. I think don't go down the road of self-destruction. That's why it's good, I think, to pray with someone else, with someone you trust. So I want to encourage you today just to examine yourself, turn the spotlight round on yourself and say, God, do I need to change any of my attitudes? Do I need to adjust what I'm seeing, how I'm seeing things? And pray about it and just ask God to help you. I hope this has encouraged you, and it's been great to share with you today.